Hi dope hot and fresh viewers, you chilling here with Jessica Mayisela.
Dope hot and fresh all day, every day is too much.
Hot and fresh viewers, you chilling here with Jessica Mayisela, known as Jessica Chantal Mayisela. I am from a very small town, Bethal in Mpumalanga. I am 21 years old and I'm currently doing my first year in my Bachelor in Education at the University of South Africa. I am also a digital content creator, also an influencer. What is an influencer? An influencer is someone who influences people in a sense of buying certain products and also just giving them an ideal options on what they can use for their skin. So I'm a skincare and beauty influencer. I work with the skin and I work with beauty. That's why you see me so beautiful today. So that's why the reason why I chose this is because I wanted to get my own idea out there about what I think beauty is, and just wanted to share what has been working for me regarding my skincare, and also just to work with brands that actually bring positivity into our industry. I've noticed that I also want to start my own skincare range in the future, so that's also part and parcel of why I chose to be an influencer. So recently I've started working with a couple of brands. My first campaign was with Aquafresh for their new toothpaste, and then I've also worked with Mandy's, Havelia Skin, Phoebe Skin, and lastly it was Amaza Skin. So I've also been in collaboration with the Art Pioneers Photography, which is owned by Usabelo Malaza. So one of the brands that I've enjoyed working with, it was Aquafresh, because we were given a pitch to do everything that we can do to make sure that people know about the brand. Most importantly, it was us giving people a chance to get to know their senses, using fruit, using water, using anything that we could. So it gave me a freedom of doing whatever I can, but also it unlocked a certain level of creativity where I also created this beautiful watery design that I never thought of. So Aquafresh stood out for me, if I can say that. Yeah, Aquafresh really stood out for me. So one of the hardships that I've faced during my journey is actually getting people to understand what am I doing. In a sense, people will ask me, why would you buy a Colgate from Aquafresh and just put it on your pictures, and not understanding that it takes you going to approach maybe a certain brand and talking to them, being in a deal with them so that they can just send you their products. That was one of the things. And the second thing is believing in myself and believing in the content that I was creating, because in looking at the past influences that were there, I had to start believing in myself and knowing that I'm unique. So it took that for me. And one of the things that I've really struggled with is actually getting campaigns, because I am in a very small town which is not really known that much. So with that, it's been a struggle where some brands would just reject me because you are in a place that we don't know, you live very far out of the cities, and that was one of the challenges that I faced. So I think what made me not to give up, it's me believing in what I can do, because being an influencer is not about you just taking pictures and having free products. It's also about what your life goal is and what you plan to achieve and where you're planning to go. So sharing that to the world and sharing that to other people has actually made it so much easier for me to believe in myself, and even getting the response that I've been getting, because I've been getting a lot of questions on how can I do this, how can I do that. It's encouraging because it has opened me up to pushing myself and seeing that I'm actually making a difference. And the other reason why I don't give up is because I want to make sure that one day my small town that is a bit far away from the city is known for producing the best influencers in South Africa. So as an influencer, it's very important to maintain a very good image on your social media. One of the things that I've noticed whenever we're applying for campaigns is that the brands always specify that there are little rules that you need to follow. There are certain languages you can't speak, there are certain pictures that you can't take. So most of the time when I'm not going to say that I'm against being naked on social media, but what I'm saying is most of the time the reason why brands don't get attracted to you is because you are looking for nudity instead of just showing off yourself fully. So some brands are totally against that. So what I've noticed also is that as an influencer, you need to have substance in everything that you're posting out there. You need to have something in a scene or in Zulu. Like, it has to speak to the person who's looking at it. It shouldn't say to me, it's just a picture. That's the important part. And they need to know whatever you are bringing to them has to be worth the money that they're paying you. Because the problem is with brands, they tend to be so specific about what they want, and once you do not reach that, they tend to lose contact and you get blocked. You go on the red list. It's called a red list in the influencer world. They put you on the red list. That means you cannot campaign, you cannot even start your own brand. That's one of the things that I've noticed. So it's very, 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 very important to know that you have to have substance in everything that you do, and also be consistent. Be consistent. Try as much as you can to make sure that everything that you are, whether you are a singer, whether you're a model, speaks artist, speaks entrepreneur, speaks influencer. It has to speak to the audience that is watching, because people are watching, and if they can't grab something of you, they will just let go of you. So be careful of that. Check what you posting. And lastly, I just wanted to add that it's very, 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 very important that whenever you're representing yourself as a brand, and whenever you're representing a certain brand, you need to make sure that you maintain that image known, and do not be a brand hypocrite, because brand hypocrites don't make it in this industry. You cannot, for example, I worked with Aquafresh. In the same year, I cannot work with Colgate because that's brand hypocrisy. And also, be a brand that knows what they're trying to put out there. Be a brand that knows what they're trying to say to the people out there. It's not about the fame, it's not about the money, it's all about being influential. Speak out in a sense that they understand that you as a brand, you are saying this and this is what you stand for. I stand for beauty, I stand for skincare, I stand for body positivity. That's me. I will always speak on that. Be a brand that is known for what they are. What makes me special from any other influencer out there is that it's actually that I'm unique, I'm different. I do not come with a lot, I do not come with a little. I bring my best. And most importantly, the confidence that I've gained in myself has been outstanding, to a point where I think I've spent years building it, and now to find out that I can use it to get someone else to be influenced by me to do the right things for themselves, that makes me stand out. And also, it's my commitment to not failing myself. the commitment to not failing my family, the commitment to not failing anyone else who believes in me. That makes me special. If I were to describe the quality of my work, it would be neat, creative, fun, and also get to the chase. Yeah, it's that simple. I'm straight to the point. There's no left, there's no right. I'm just saying what I'm saying. As a young person, if you're looking into getting into the entertainment industry, you need to understand this. Being you will never make you lose. Once you lose the content of being yourself, you tend to go astray and start tainting your image. And once you taint it, it loses its focus, it loses even the attraction that it had. So you need to make sure that you are you. Know yourself. Gain the confidence that you need and go for it. Take those opportunities, send those emails, make those calls. Go out there and just tell them that I am here and I am doing this. Let everyone who is in that industry, who is making big moves, know that you are there and you are also relevant. Because what I've noticed is with me, the only thing I do, I just send emails, or sometimes I just have to get into a certain link and just send in my details. But for some people, they need to go to a different place and speak to that person. Go there, make those efforts. It's all about efforts. It's all about you knowing what you want to say to those people and you knowing what you are. Because the most important thing in issue, I don't like this, it's you need to know your worth. There is nothing for free in this world. There is nothing that you can do for free. If you are good in it, you get paid for it. Improve your skills every day. Improve your technique. Improve your moves if you're a dancer. Improve your walk if you're a model. If you are an artist, your beats must improve or your rap game must improve. There's something that has to change the more you grow as a person, as an artist. You need to start growing. So let's allow ourselves to grow and just do better and do greater. So to get hold of me for any PR or collabos, you can find me at Jessica Mayisela at jessicamaisela01@gmail.com. Also DM me on Instagram at _Jessica Chantal. On Facebook I am Malwande Mayisela Jessica. Yeah. And then on YouTube I am Lou and Jess Mayisela. It's a YouTube channel that I am having with my little sister. So yeah, that's where you can get me, or you can just give me a call at 0711050950.
But amazingly, you didn't say anything about the channel. You didn't talk about it. Also, you have a channel. What is happening in the channel? Why people must go and check on the channel?
You know, the channel, it's a very sister thing. So it's her idea.
But you can't say it's a sister thing as if like you guys, you are the only ones who are allowed to watch. The reason why I'm asking about it, you have to talk about it so that people can go and check it out. Tell us more. What is happening on the channel?
So my little sister and I started a channel last year, during lockdown, the start of lockdown. It's turning 1 year on March. So we are there just sharing our sister moments, everything that's happening in our lives. And recently we dropped a video doing a review on the 2020 Amapiano songs. So we're still gonna drop another video soon, very very soon, in like a week's time. So we just basically just sharing our life, giving people the bond, showing people the bond that we've taken years to grow into, and just giving them an experience of what it is to be Lou's sister and what is it for Lou to be Jess' sister.
Okay,
So we decided to do a 2020 piano
review.
Yeah. So guys, today we're not okru. We're not
we are.
We're not doing.
Ayebo.
We're poking cats. We are doing the things. So I also do PR, where I deal with mostly the public and everything that has to do with your social media. And if you want me to do that, I can do that on my account or your account, depending on that person. So in order for you to get that, you need to just DM me for the rates and the whole package, how it goes, because according to me, I do 2 Facebook posts, 2 Instagram, YouTube and whatsoever. So it's me actually trying to get the person's name out there, just so that they can know more about that brand or whatever the product you're selling. So it's just me actually just giving people a whole view of the certain product or the certain person.
What is PR? Because a lot of people say PR.
Oh, PR, it's public relations. It's how having a person who deals with the public and speaks to the public on your behalf as a brand. So that's also it's not an influencer, but it's being in partnership with that person, because it's basically dealing with everything that the person does. They have a show, I have to speak about it on my page. They have an event that they are going to attend, I have to speak about that. So it's actually just being in a partnership with them, helping them grow as a brand.
So it's more of public representative.
Yeah, it's public representative, yeah. So as a plus size woman, a plus size young girl actually, I had so much low self-esteem and no confidence at all, to a point where I just didn't care. It took me and loving my body, accepting that, you know what, you change what you can and you love what you can. So as a plus size woman, it took me to actually commit myself to doing things that I love more, doing things that I enjoy the most. So for the longest time, I thought being confident was all about being a bit slimmer, but being confident is all about what you find inside of you and what you love about what's inside of you. So also for plus size girls who are out there saying, I can't be an influencer, I can't do this, nah, I can't play sport. Girl, you got this, you can do this. Just go out there and train, practice, do whatever you can to get whatever you've always wanted. Now I didn't think today I would do what I'm doing, but here I am. I am starting to even imagine myself owning my own brand. Why? Because I started believing in the small things that I had that were good inside of me and let go of all the negative that was said. Someone once asked me, how do you gain confidence? Shut everyone out and stay with yourself. You will know that you love yourself more than anyone. Because if you seek opinion from someone else out there, tomorrow their opinion can change and you will think, no, this person is telling the truth. No, it's not their truth. Your truth is inside you. Find the truth inside you and you will see the confidence in you. It will flow. It will explode like a bomb. So to everyone who's out there feeling like I am not good enough, you're good enough. You just need to find it inside of you, because everything that I've learned is that power is not with outside, the things that are outside. It's what's inside that matters as a person. To everyone who is from Ikaslami, Bethal, I just want to say this: your dreams are relevant, no matter how far they may seem, no matter how big they may seem, they are still relevant. The fact that you are still dreaming it, it shows that you can make it. I am a young person who's going out there for the things that nobody could have ever imagined, nobody who could have ever told me that I could do. But today I am telling you, we are going to do this and we're going to do it big. We're going to make sure that our town is known to producing the greatest artists, the greatest performers, the greatest MCs, the greatest photographers, the greatest filmmakers. Everyone has to know that we are here and we are working on our craft and we are getting better, we're getting stronger. We are going to make it. As a small town that we are going to be a big blast, and a big bomb to the world. Shout out.
Dope, hot and fresh all day, every day is too much.